just returned from their honeymoon. The newlyweds left the doctor speechless. From the x-rays, it seemed both had pneumonia. However, it was the incessant itching on the husband's body that forced the doctors to speak up. The extensive rashes had already revealed the truth.
Maybe John got his doing something without you.
At this moment, even if the wife was naive, she finally understood GMA's hint. Just as the husband was about to explain, he suddenly went into shock the next moment. GMA had no choice but to intubate him, and once they settled, GMA learned from the wife that her husband had this condition before. They had parted ways because of it. Later, the woman was diagnosed with liver disease, and the man voluntarily donated his liver to her, reuniting them, but neither of them anticipated such an event during their honeymoon. Like the woman in the ward, GMA, also being a woman, immediately sought out her boyfriend Jiang Guo. They had also broken up for certain reasons, but eventually reconciled after going through a lot. However, seeing the woman in the ward, perhaps it would have been better not to reconcile at all. Jiang Guo refused. Where did you learn this extrapolation skill from? Let's wait for the husband's test results before jumping to conclusions. Soon, the test results came out, showing the husband didn't have a venereal disease, then what caused the couple's lung infection. The wife remembered her husband's cough started 3 years ago when they bought the house. They even hired a professional team to test the house, but they found no source of infection. So, they decided to visit the house themselves. Just as the wife described, everything seemed normal. What could have triggered the illness? It was then that GMA noticed the handmade ceramics in the house. They might have been made by the couple themselves. Soon, they found their way to the basement filled with tools. Confirming their suspicions, the couple was diagnosed with silicosis, a lung fibrosis caused by excessive inhalation of external silica dioxide. The clay used for making pottery was rich in this mineral. Due to poor ventilation in their studio, they inhaled excessive silica dioxide. The reason they fell ill after their honeymoon was likely due to their trip to Hawaii, where they inhaled small amounts of volcanic ash in the air.
And the rash?
The bronch on his lungs revealed an infection called nocardia.
You both got it in Bali, but it's more common for men to develop a rash than women.
But the good news is, although the husband's condition is more severe, with timely surgery, I believe he will soon recover.